Hey there, I'm Nina, and welcome to my garden. This is my happy place, alive with an ever-changing mix of veggies and fruit trees, living soil, and tons of flowers. My passion is helping people everywhere create their own gardens and learn how to grow an abundance of food at home. If you set your space up to win, gardening can become a meaningful rhythm of your life, and I'm here to help you get started. Welcome to the farm, my friends, but this time we're not at my farm in South Florida. We have traveled to Tennessee and we're on a farm outside of Nashville. We're at Matt and Francesca Goodwin's farm. You might know her as Francesca Battistelli. She's a Christian music artist and they have this beautiful property. It's 37 acres and we're helping turn this place into a homestead. We're gonna build one of the most beautiful gardens you've ever seen. So we've picked our spot. We have a beautiful open spot in the pasture that we're going to build raised beds, a berry trellis, a fruit orchard, a fire pit area. It's going to be a place on this property that just becomes a living space, like a room, but outside, where this family can just hang out and host people and grow so much food. And we have our work cut out for us because normally a garden of this size would take me about 6 weeks at home if we spread it out and had one kind of trade at a time going, but this garden we're doing in 5 days. So we have the crew coming. It is 8 something, they're getting here at 9 something, and my brain is so full. Monday, day one, it's go time because we've been planning this project for months and it is time to go. So not only are we doing a 6-week project in 5 days, but the weather forecast looks horrible. Right now it's a beautiful morning and we're hanging on to this weather, but there is rain coming up. So I don't know exactly how this is gonna go, but we're gonna do our best with what we've got. We've been sitting up at the house for over an hour waiting for this rain to stop. It's finally letting up a little bit, but the ground is soaking wet, so we just gotta go for it. We're all out in the rain. We have like trash bags on practically, but Bob's cutting the grass out with the big machine, and then the guys are starting trenching with the smaller machine to get our irrigation from the main line out to the garden. It just rained half the day, so it's like 2 o'clock and we're just getting to work. So we're cutting the sod and bringing all the lumber up to the barn to stain because it's about to pour rain again. So we're kind of making a mess because things are wet, but this is part of the process every single time, is just making do with what we have with the weather conditions. And so usually you only see the beautiful parts of projects like this, but the fun thing this week is that you get to see the beautiful and the not so beautiful. Day one is complete and I could lay down on this soaking wet, beautiful grass and fall asleep. We did it. Our crew amazed me today. Like, I knew today would be great, but we fought some pretty challenging aspects of this project. It rained half the day. Our landscape is a lot more sloped than we expected it to be once we got all the grass up, but we had deliveries. We moved all our wood to where we needed it to start strong tomorrow. I'm just blown away. I'm so proud of our crew, and I know that what we did today is a good foundation, and tomorrow morning we have a plan. Everybody's gonna get here, even though most of our crew worked 12-hour days today. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow's gonna be another good day, and I already have it in my head. We're gonna be sunny, it's gonna be beautiful, we're gonna play music, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, I'm Francesca.
I'm Matt.
And we're the Goodwins. We are here on our farm outside of Nashville. We have about 36 acres and we have 6 kids. We homeschool and we are living the dream. This is something we've wanted to do for so long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we jumped into the homesteading life with 40 chickens and a bunch of ducks. Kittens, we have kittens right now. We started with 2 cats, but we have multiplied. We have bees, and the thing that we've been missing and that we're so excited about is finally the dream garden. I had heard about Nina, I think when they used to live here in Tennessee, and I was like, oh, I'd love to, work with her one day, and it just felt like a dream. And so I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what it all turns out like.
So we ordered a pergola offline that was prefab that we'll just assemble and put up, and I like it and the clients like it, but when our fence contractor got here, he said, did you say something about a pergola before? And I was like, yeah, but I didn't think that could kind of fit in our budget or fit in our timeline, because I just want to keep things a little more simple. And she's like, no, I love doing custom stuff. So now I'm looking for inspiration. I'm gonna draw a design, and then he's gonna draw what he can do based on my compilation. So we're also looking for a harvest table and benches. So this is the fun part, but it's a little crazy out here. I have to kind of find my creative zone and then go from there.
So having 6 kids who eat a lot and homeschooling, I'm so excited for just the learning opportunities that they're gonna have. We've already had so many sweet conversations about what we're gonna plant and what we're gonna harvest and the work that's gonna be involved. I love the idea of them, having a connection to their food, cultivating the land, being, in charge to some degree of what they eat, and realizing the work that is involved in that.
Start to finish process.
Yeah, the farm to table idea of like, you need salad? Well, we're not going to the store, go see what's in the garden. So, and just the community that it's gonna foster. We have a really, really sweet community here. We're in a small town, and just being able to have people over and say, let's garden together, take some produce home, let's sit around the fire pit and just fellowship. So it feels like a dream come true.
So right now we just had to bring in another load of screen topsoil to bring up this back side that was a lot lower than we hoped it would be. And so once Bob gets this level, then we can come through, trench, lay out all the irrigation pipes that's going to feed the beds, put our landscape fabric down, then we can start laying the gravel, putting the beds on top, and filling with compost.
Give me a goal.
We'll just get done today. We'll just go ahead and just wrap it up today.
We'll just be finished. 3 p.m.?
Just be done. Yeah, 3:30. I'm 4. Let's give it till 4.
Sometimes in the beginning of a job, I have to be on site but be away from the space that we're working in, because there is so much going on over there right now that for me to engage my creative and design mind, I kind of have to zoom out a little bit, because this is my favorite part, is design. And when I'm designing a garden for a client like this, it's not just, okay, how many raised beds do you want? How tall do you want the fence to be? It's more like, how do you want to feel when you walk into this space? What are your favorite things about your land? And natural elements that we can pull out of what's already here. So for this garden, it's on the side of their beautiful hill by the old cottage that's up there from the Civil War era. So we designed this space that slopes really gently, naturally with the land, that has a lot of different parts and pieces, so it still feels natural. For this garden, I imagine this beautiful cattle panel fence around the whole entire thing with this entrance, the pergola. Maybe we'll put climbing roses. You walk through, and I want the big aisle down the middle of the garden to just feel like you're surrounded by nature. So we have raised beds going out in each direction along the sides, and then in another direction, once you get further back, on the right side, there's a 25-foot berry trellis. On the left side, we're gonna have a harvest table that's custom built. And then in the back is where we have the fire pit and chairs in the orchard.
It's really been a great back and forth process where I really had this idea. I wanted, it to have a fence and feel very sort of like its own little retreat, like you walk into this beautiful area. And she had so many good ideas that I felt like it was very synergistic. The berry trellis that we're gonna do, that was all her. And I'm so glad, because we hadn't talked about berries, and our kids, it's like probably the one thing they're most excited about. So I'm like, thank the Lord for Nina. And even the fire pit, really, she's been the master planner.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing to me was she offered to take our little pieces of dreams that we could describe and just say, I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna get it done from start to finish, turnkey. You will have your dream garden. So that's what sold me on the idea.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
I think my favorite part about working with Nina is I feel like it's something akin to watching Van Gogh paint or Mozart write a symphony. I like to tell her that I feel like she's the Mozart of gardens, because the way that she can take a bare piece of land and craft it into this thing of art and beauty and peace is just astounding. It's not just about vegetables and rock and soil, it's joy and it's life. And she gives people not only a way to take care of and feed their families, but she gives them this space that they can breathe and find as a respite, and it's breathtaking.
So right now we're bringing in the final bed and kind of putting it in the rough position. So probably the next 3 hours are going to be spent going through, measuring out the exact spot where the bed will sit, and then doing everything we can to level the bed all the way around. So we'll smooth out the bottom, and then pretty much everybody will be all hands on deck, grabbing wheelbarrows, filling each bed with compost, and then Bob and his team will come through, finish out all the drip line irrigation to where all of the plants will get nice even water for whatever timer we set.
p.m. We still have a mountain of soil to move, a mountain of gravel to move, but we're gonna do it. Nobody else believes me, but we can do it, right? Yeah. We are day 5 right now, and I don't know what time it is, but there's so much going on and my creative energy is on full blast, and my like organizational detail, meticulous energy is also on full blast. So we can't possibly pack enough into one day to get this done. This was a 6-week project at least, and we're doing it in 5 days. So it's just stunning. It's beautiful. I can't wait. I really think this will be one of the most beautiful gardens in the world, and there's unbelievable tension. The push and pull of that creative energy, because I will only do things 11 out of 10. It's kind of my motto. Every single detail has to be incredible. So we don't compromise and we don't rush. So when we're on a time crunch, that's really tricky to do. So yeah, just unbelievable tension in the race against the clock, but unbelievable joy to get to build something like this for amazing people. I feel so grateful, and what has been in my mind for months that doesn't exist anywhere else on the earth is now happening behind me. The gratitude caught up to me. I'm feeling good now. It's really amazing. Okay, I might have told you yesterday that it was our last day, but I was just kidding. I was totally joking with you. We are a mess. Blisters, blood, duct tape. We're holding it all together with duct tape, and today is our final day. I changed my flight, but the whole crew came back. We actually have more people than yesterday to finish this thing strong. We have all the plants in the garden ready to go. We're gonna finish leveling around the edges with the gravel, and the finishing touches are my favorite part because it's where it starts to feel like a room, like a sanctuary, you know what I mean? Like kind of things are feeling final. So every single detail down to picking the dirt out of the gravel, cutting tags off everything, cleaning everything. I'm gonna go around with my hose and scrub the sides of the raised beds. This has been a disaster. That's part of it. The part of construction is tearing things up, making a mess, and then slowly at the end, these final stages where it comes back together. So I know that it's an unsure process along the way for my clients, but I just ask them to trust me every time that it's going to come together, and I just know that they're gonna love it.
Okay, it's the final day and the crew has been working so hard. I'm so pumped. I'm like, how are they gonna pull it off? Because there's still, seems like there's so much to do. I've also been banned from the area, so I can't go look, which is killing me a little bit, but a few more hours to go. I'm so excited to see how it turns out. Oh my gosh. So we are having a bunch of friends over tonight to celebrate with us, see the reveal of the garden, and eat a bunch of barbecue, so we're excited. It's gonna be fun.
We're down to the wire, 1 more hour until Franny and Matt and their family and 5 other families are coming out to see this garden. We're literally running around finishing everything. We need to still put the solo stove here and start the fire, finish the rocks, finish the gravel, finish taking all the little details and wrapping it up, but we got it. I know it. I'll be in my cute outfit out here with these families, showing off our work. Thank you for coming tonight. I didn't expect to get to do this because I was supposed to fly out this morning. That didn't happen. Supposed to fly out tomorrow morning. Not happening. Tomorrow afternoon. So this is really special, actually. I'm so glad that it worked like this. I'm Nina with the Dirt Academy, and it's my joy to build gardens like this. It's my heart, and we've worked so hard. I cannot even tell you the amount of love and energy and passion that this crew has had. Ready? If you guys walk with me down the hill, just don't look too much. Pretend you have a big old hat on.
I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans, try to fit the pieces together, but perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy, but on your shoulders I can see I'm free to be me.
Okay, Goodwin family, welcome to your garden.
This is amazing.
Then he goes, open room.
It was so fun. There were like 20 kids between all of us. We have a lot of children. And just getting to experience that with friends, and you know, I feel like I want this garden to be a place where people gather. I want it to be a place where friends come and help me harvest and take, you know, fruit home and veggies home. So yeah, share it with them was really special and super fun. I think we went through 2 bags of marshmallows between our kids. I'm just, yeah, still kind of soaking it all in. So beautiful and beyond my expectations.
Yeah, there's a bit more. I mean, there's probably 5 different sections we could spend all day geeking out over. So it's going to take a while, I think, for it to settle in.
So amazing and so huge, which I'm so happy about. I love it. We've been seeing it, obviously, all week, like glimpses of it. And there's just guys, and there's equipment, and there's stuff, and you're just sort of like seeing all of that gone and seeing all the touches and just all the colors.
Plants all of a sudden.
Yes, the life was suddenly added to the garden, and it was like, okay, I see what she's seen all along, you know? It's pretty special. I think for me, thinking about like every morning of my life now, this is my happy spot. Not just morning, but coffee, Bible time, feeding the baby, kids out here. Like the idea of just being able to live out here is amazing, but then the functionality of having food, that we're growing food, that, you know, we need something from the garden and my kids can run out and get it. Like that's still surreal to me because I dreamed about it for so long and it's here.
Welcome to the garden, my friends. We did it. 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 14 people at a time every day. We hustled so hard. A 6-week project smashed into 1 week, less than a week. We had rain delays, we had shortage of supplies, we had crew members have babies that got sick and had to leave. We had deadlines that we needed to meet and change flights multiple times. We did it. I'm sitting here in this garden, surrounded by beauty, with so much thankfulness in my heart. I love this place, and traveling here has taught me so much. I feel like every project that we do, especially something of this scale, is just a learning experience for everybody. And we've created something magical and permanent and alive and beautiful. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so thankful for my crew. I can't even say it enough. This feels like Eden to me, and everything surrounding me right now has been in my head, and I can't believe it's now in real life. That's the most fun part of being a creative. Just fun to be here. It's fun to bring you along with me on the journey. I feel like this has been just special. I want to do it again and again and again. As a mom, as a woman, as a business owner, I'm so thankful. I feel like this is such a special place for the Goodwin family, and hopefully any connection that happens in this place with each other, with nature, with the Lord, that it spreads out into the earth, that this is a little sanctuary that fosters community and peace and love and joy, and it's already done that. Last night at our party, it was just a joy bomb in here. It was awesome. So I'm proud of it. Thanks for coming along with me.